Welcome back. Today we are going to see role-based authentication. Website ASP.NET configuration. So what is role-based authentication? For example, take the case of Yahoo. Yahoo is also having a paid account. So instead of giving rights to individual each and every user, we'll be having a role called paid user, and they'll be assigning people onto that role. So the management overhead can be reduced by having the role-based security. So I'm going to add a role called enable roles. So while setting this option in the web.config, a new entry called role manager enable will be appearing. So create or manage roles. I'm going to create a role called manager or admin. Add role. So as you add a new user, automatically at the time of adding you can also assign him to a role. It is very much possible to assign an already existing user also to a role. So we'll see both the options. Create user once more. So I'm going to assign him into the admin's role. Create user. So here what happens? Let's see what happens in the project. We'll see all those entries in the web.config as well as in the database. So I'm going to the web.config. I'll see an entry called role manager enabled is equal to true. At the same time, inside the roles table, you will see an entry also in roles users in role table also. Roles table. Here too the data will be encrypted. The role ID is encrypted, not the role name. Now there's another table called user and roles. So it is mapping the Visual's user ID to the roles user ID. This is a GUID field. This is a GUID field. More on that afterwards. Now we'll see how to assign an already existing user to a role. So I'm going to make Shalvin an admin. Security. Manage users. Shalvin. Edit roles. Admin. So now Shalvin is an admin. Shalvin and Viju are admins. Now I am going to create a separate page called administrator. Or admin page, that's enough. And I'm going back to the login page, default page. After the login, you will be going back to the login page. In the entrance of the login page, it is checking for the role of a user. If user and role dot is in role admin server dot transfer to admin.aspx. Server.transfer is a more efficient mechanism than response.redirect. Let's run the application. Login, Shalvin. I'm going to the administrators page. So in the administrators page, I can have a login status control for easily logging out. Let's run the application. This time I'll log in with as prime. So I'm going to the default page, whereas if I'm logging in as Shalvin, I'll be going to the administrators page.